Before you decide to get you a passport and go to these different countries and get the so-called feminine, submissive woman overseas and whatnot, I want you to take a look at this article because there's a lot of black magic and witchcraft and different things going on overseas. I've told you guys many of times, if a woman does not follow a man, who is she following? In the golden age of gynocentrism and feminism, these women are losing their minds. This woman, they say girl, but 18 years old is legal age, suffocated her 5-year-old brother with a pillow before cutting off his penis and eating it as part of a black magic ritual in Brazil. Now, a lot of you guys want to go to Brazil and go over there and see the women and whatnot, but you need to really keep an eye out on where you go. Karina Roque, 18, from southern Brazil, has been arrested on suspicion of murder. It's not suspicion, she did it. Police say she suffocated her 5-year-old brother before mutilating his body. And I thought about it. I said, you know what? Why couldn't she do that to another female? It's because women are being trained to go against men, to go against boys. Masculinity, males are under attack on all fronts, not just in America, not just in the West, but different countries. That's why I tell you the end is near. This is crazy. Mexico does a lot of different witchcrafts and whatnot. So be on the lookout when you go to these different countries. Karina, her name, allegedly cut off the boy's penis and ate it as part of a satanic ritual. Police suspect someone convinced her to carry out the gruesome murder. You know who convinced her to carry out the gruesome murder? Feminism, which is witchcraft. It tells women that you're better than men, that you're better than males. You don't have to submit to a male. So in turn, what is that going to happen? What's going to happen? Women are going to fight men. See, this is not about equality. It's about destroying men. And this boy was only 5 years old. The teenage girl in Brazil has allegedly confessed to torturing her 5-year-old brother to death before eating his severed penis. Did she cook it or wow? Police are investigating the possibility that the crime was linked to a black magic ritual because the body was found on the floor surrounded by several candles. I told you guys this. Mason Roque's, I believe that's the boy, heavily mutilated body was found in his mother's last Thursday night after a relative broke into the family house in São Roque, southeast Brazil, to find 18-year-old Karina standing beside the child's remains. That's some sick stuff. Wow. Detectives said the victim's corpse was found with grotesque injuries. His head has been partially decapitated. Did she try to eat his brain? There were knife wounds to his wrist. Both eyeballs had been pierced. His feet had been burned. Wow. Karina allegedly, I hate when they say allegedly because it happened, claimed she had cut off her brother's genital organs and eaten them. So she admitted to this stuff. According to police, Karina's mother had gone out shopping, leaving her son in the daughter's care. See, when a woman does something, guys, crazy things like this, it's premeditated. She wanted to do that for a long time. She despised her brother for some reason, probably because she wasn't able to get the attention. And shout out to Adidas, free promo with her shirt there. When the mother, she returned a couple of hours later, she discovered the front door locked, Local media reports that Karina refused to let her mother in, prompting the desperate woman to fetch her brother-in-law, who kicked the door down. You know what's funny? I guarantee you that she did this to this boy while he was alive. So he was being tortured while he was alive. The horrific scene was so crazy that the mother, who police have not named, had to be supported by neighbors after she passed out from the shock. I'm sure to see your 5-year-old son penis cut off and eyes pretty much gouged out. The suspect, 18-year-old female, tried to escape when her uncle and other relatives attempted to restrain her. So this boy's sister had to have something against the boy. She must have really hated him for some reason to do that. Detective Anderson says they tried to prevent her from running, but she apparently became very aggressive and started throwing objects. That's a demon, man. This is what feminism does. So I noticed, guys, there's no father in a household. Have you seen a father being named in this article? This is what happens when there is no male role model, no direction, no discipline. That's why fathers are important. Wow. Police say Karina later admitted that she lured her brother into her bathroom by pretending they were going to play a game, then suffocated him with a pillow. That's crazy. Tricked him. Preliminary examinations indicate the child was dead before his body was brutally maimed and his body parts cannibalized. Wow. Forensic investigators reportedly found a burned cell phone, a memory card, a penknife, and a small amount of marijuana in the house. Look at that demon. Look at that witch. They walking amongst you. So when you want to go to Brazil, you better think about this stuff. When you want to travel to these different countries, it ain't all sweet. A lot of these women have drunk the feminist Kool-Aid. I believe feminism is strictly witchcraft. Anytime you want to go against a higher authority, men who are sent here to protect, provide, and so on and so forth, a lot of bad things can happen. Officers are now investigating whether Karina was in contact with someone who convinced her to carry out the murder after the teen also destroyed her mobile phone. It's crazy. Let this be a lesson to you guys, man. It's a lot of women out there who do not like men. They're not just in the West. They're in Brazil, South America, a lot of different places. A lot of witchcraft going on. I've talked about this in my live streams. Here's an article. Look at her. Seemed like a normal girl, right? In shape, fit. Some of you guys will salivate over her. Real hair. Look at her. Coming to you from Brazil. Ate her brother's penis. She probably didn't even cook it. She probably just chopped it off and ate it. That's sick. That's a demon. Be careful out there, guys. You don't know who you're dealing with or sleeping with.